And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, another Rangers manager update live stream. So if you are watching it live or on a replay, make sure you hit the old like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Okay, so as I said, the managerial hunt is still currently ongoing. The last time we did a live stream, we basically discussed that the final interviews had taken place and that there were two possible candidates that the club were weighing up and making the new Rangers manager. One of those being Felipe Clement and one of those being Kevin Muscat. Well, 48 hours later, or sort of similar to that time later, it's still incomplete. We don't know who the next Rangers manager is as of yet. However, as I said, apparently reports state that they're close, but haven't quite decided who the manager is going to be. But it does look for certain it's going to be out of either Clement or, of course, Kevin Muscat. Now, again, everyone seems to have their opinion on who's the better fit. I've seen loads of different cases for Clement. I've seen loads of different cases for Muscat. But some sources would say that Clement is currently the favourite, but then other sources are also saying that Muscat has impressed in those board meetings as well. Another thing with regards to Kevin Muscat, apparently reports are stating from Japan, there's Yokohama F. Marinos fears, as it looked as though he waved goodbye to supporters in their most recent game. So they're maybe looking into it as a wave goodbye. Do you know that we've seen it happen before? It doesn't necessarily mean that the moving club will actually are going to be going through with it, but apparently did wave goodbye to supporters. So maybe if you want to look in it from that point, it could be Kevin Muscat. However, as I said, other reports, very highly or very decent sources, have stated that, of course, it looks like Clement is the preferred candidate at the time of recording. But honestly, it just seems as though different sources are giving us different bits of information. A lot are saying that the board are currently split. Then some sources are stating that's not the case. But one thing we do know for certain is it does look like it's out of the two. Well, it is definitely out of the two. Felipe Clement and Kevin Muscat as the next Rangers manager. So what I want you guys to do quickly now is let me know down there in the live chat who you fancy. In the Rangers fan base at the moment, it literally feels that everybody's split as to who they want. I've spoken to some Rangers fans. I've seen other Rangers fans make cases for Kevin Muscat. I've seen other Rangers fans and other supporters and make a case for Clement. I'm probably more on the front of Felipe Clement. I do think he carries a bit more of a European pedigree, if you like, and a manager that, yeah, some people would say that, look, Kevin Muscat would come in with his style of play. It's pretty ferocious, a pretty attacking style, and we've seen it work in Scotland with Ange Postecoglou, and it's kind of blown other teams away. However, it doesn't really work in Europe, whereas you look at Clement, his is a bit more of a tactical guy, and some would say that, look, he's done well within Europe, and he does things, and he makes systems and plays around with the system depending on who he's coming up against. In the league as well, that's the case. Sorry guys, I'm just keeping up to date with everything, making sure. I've got notifications on absolutely everywhere. I get messages left, right and centre with regards to different situations. So just making sure whilst we're live there is no updates that we have regards to the position, and nothing has changed at the time of recording. Will we get a decision today? Who knows? But it's definitely out of Clement and Kevin Muscat. I just want supporters to fire their thoughts and opinions down there into the live chat. What are you guys thinking? I've seen King Ding Dong say Muscat. I would like to see why you would say. Why do you want this manager? But back to Felipe Clement, actually, their troops. Again, I just think he's kind of done it in Europe. He's kind of got a case study of, you know, taking Genk and winning them the league, doing it again with Club Bruges. Yes, he did not too bad at AS Monaco. I just feel in terms of the calibre of clubs, the calibre, the level, I just prefer Clement. However, if we did end up with Muscat, I wouldn't be too disheartened, in all honesty. Look, I wasn't too sure on the whole Kevin Muscat stuff at the start when it came around. However, as I've started to do some diving, some studying, I've kind of been like, look, listen, he's got a good style of play. I like that. And maybe he can bring us players in from a different market where we've not actually shopped before. We've seen it work there again as well. However, However, I would stick with that one. But as I said, apparently at the time of recording, Rangers have not yet made their mind up. The Rangers board have not yet made up their mind who they want as the next manager, and are going to take the time. They have blocked this whole week out for negotiations and the discussions as to who they want, and they are taking their time. I've seen that Kevin Muscat as well has very much impressed the Rangers board. So yeah, anything. Clement says, Geordie, he goes, Clement, proven winner, will work with the youth and bring them up. Again, that's another one as well, working with youth. Ross Mitchell says, Dan, I would go for Muscat as he has won titles. Yeah, but so has Clement. Clement has won titles at the Belgian Pro League, and to be sort of devil's advocate, the Belgian Pro League is probably a better division than the Scottish Premiership. So certainly both have won, but I would sway towards Clement. However, I've heard a lot of people saying Kevin Muscat, and I can understand why that they could be split at the moment. So things are taking their time. Will we know the next manager of Rangers today? Not sure. I'm not sure if it's going to be done and dusted today. However, it is down to two names. On your way to 10 managers at the new club, says Tom Cook. I think it's the 19th Rangers manager, I think, in all of history, which just goes to show how bad the last 10 years have actually been, that we've had so many different managers and just not got it right. Reese Ball says, if not announced by the end of the week, it's Muscat. Clement got offers from Al Shabab. I've watched Marinos play since 2016. Very solid team. Muscat's style of play, 4-3-3 aggressive. So yeah, I agree with that. I think that would work very much so in Scotland. We've seen it work in Scotland with regards to that, but I don't think we'll be very good in Europe. However, having said that, this time I think a lot of Rangers fans would sacrifice Europe for the sake of us winning titles year in and year out within the Scottish Premiership. So I can understand both sides of said argument with regards to it. But guys, if you are just joining in, still no discussion. We're just having the update. As I said, they've had the final round of talks. They've also spoke with regards to everything between Kevin Muscat, between Clement, and they're just, taking their time as to who they want. Some would say, some reports are stating that there was a preferred candidate. There is a favourite. It looks like Clement is the favourite. However, the board have not yet made any decision on either of them. I've heard that Muscat has very much impressed the Rangers hierarchy as well. So it could be out of all of them. It could be out of any of two of them, but we do look like we have who the next Rangers manager could be. It could either be Clement or Muscat. And I think, as you can see down there in the live chat already, there is a definite split in the fan base. Some are very much for Felipe Clement and some are very much for Muscat. I think it's literally a toss of a coin where the Rangers fans are sitting at who they want as the next manager. So I can see it from points of view, but I'm going to go more on the Belgian front. The style of play at Muscat would be great, but I just kind of want a proven winner with I know Muscat's won, but I just think Clement would be the better managerial suitor to Rangers. However, again, I understand and I wouldn't be too disheartened if Muscat gets it. I'll get behind the team. But guys, hopefully the next live stream I'm doing or the next video I'm doing is announcing who the next manager is. But as I said, here on Thursday morning, nothing has been decided as of yet at Glasgow Rangers. It's been between the two, Muscat and Clement. We'll certainly need to find out just a little bit longer, wait a little bit longer to see who's going to be the next manager. But Rangers fans, thank you. Let me know down there in the comments as well who you want and why. I do want to know why you want the manager, not just the name. I want to know why, because I want to be bought into why the fans want a certain type of guy coming into the football club. I do hope we get this right as a team. So do let me know who you want down there in the comment section below and why. It's important. And yeah, hopefully the next video, guys, will be announcing and talking about